All right, we talked about convention. Everyone's going to go to the Bahamas, Baha Mar. Where are we shooting for convention right now for 2020?
Cancun.
Cancun, and here we go at the Grand Moon Palace, Cancun. What do you need to do in order to qualify? 93,000 of net ALP in order to qualify. If you're just starting, I know some people are just starting this year. Right now it's about to get started in the field in January, about to get started in February. You don't have to write that full 93,000. It's prorated, so you're able to write a lower amount and still be able to qualify. When we are over 20% for the year as of June, we're going to give the choice of the qualifiers to go either to Miami or to Cabo. Between those two choices, where's it going to be?
Well, hey, I'm down. I'm down for one of those.
How do you make it there? Here's the beauty of this. We got a qualification period for 4 months, and you get a mulligan month. All right, that means you can throw its best 3 of the 4 months. So if you have a bad month, you have a bad start, let's say January just isn't working out, throw January out, you could qualify February, March, April. Okay, if you've got a phenomenal January and February, I don't know, it's just a short month, you go party or something, throw February out and you qualify with January, March, and April. So it's best 3 of 4. That's the beauty of how this is going to work out. So under 1 year agents, if you started in 2019 or afterwards, you only need 33,000 to qualify within that time period. Okay? Over 1 year is 39,000. If on a higher contract, it's 48,000. Here's the secret. You really want to make this easier on yourself? You can qualify with extra credit for bringing in a personal recruit. Somebody that you know, just like Lorena brought in Sammy, I'm a personal recruit. Anybody, you bring somebody in, you get credit for bringing somebody in. Personal recruit, okay? When you bring somebody in, think about this. I would love to say that you got 3,000 extra credits and you bring 11 people in and you qualify without writing any production. Leadership qualification, we are going to go over afterwards separately for you, but leaders, you can qualify as well. Extra credits also, we've got the Super Bowl coming up. I know I'm not a big football guy myself. I know people watch the Super Bowl. So make this your win week. You're going to have extra credits towards your Southwest convention in order to make it easier to qualify as well. Okay? We're going to get all this stuff out to you. I know people are snapping pictures and whatnot about the screen. Okay, you're going to get it out there.
It's all in your pack.
This part's not in the pack, but we're going to still get it out to you. Under 1 year, so boost levels, you have anywhere from 1,000 extra up to 3,000 extra. So when you think about this, 1 year, you write 3,000 ALP, it's going to be as if you wrote 4,000. So it's 30% more about. When you go into 5,000 ALP, you get 2,000 extra credit. We're going to treat 5,000 as if you wrote 7,000. Okay? It's 40% extra boost. And when you write 6,000, you get 3,000 extra credit. It's going to be as if you wrote 9,000 ALP for the week. The company has incentives, just like there's extra credits for our Southwest convention. And so this is part of a review. So you know how the company has their incentive when you bring somebody in, and as they write production, you get that production counted towards your convention qualification. Sammy just had some qualification for a convention with somebody that he brought in. So you are allowed maximum up to 10,000 per person, right? Y'all with me so far? Is that right? Is that how it works? No, that's not how that works. The company just changed that, and you do not have a limit to the amount of credit that you can get towards your company convention when you bring somebody in. That means you could bring one person in, and that one agent can write $40,000 in premium, and all that $40,000 will count and add towards your convention qualification, so you can qualify and go to Cancun as well. The maximum, the only limitation is that you can only have half of that qualification come from the personal recruit credit. So you still have to write some production. For our internal one, I'm telling you, go bring 11 people in there and go get those 3,000 credits, and I think you just qualify that way too. Not to mention, when you also bring somebody in, you have that personal recruit incentive. As a new agent, you have a $750 bonus for every person that you bring in that starts with American income, and once you're after 90 days, you'd still have a $250 credit as well. Okay?